So, we talked about Vegeta, we talked about Rose, we talked about Vegeta, we talked about Broly, we talked about Fu. Now we're only missing modified Janemba and Golden Cooler. Let's go and jump straight into it. Now, we're going to go ahead and talk about the modified Janemba, and this guy can get to some unforeseen heights of defense. 1.8 million defense, Dokkan World said? Huh? Like this right here is... Hold on. Show us Dokkan World. 1.8 million. What? Is there something I didn't see leading up to this turn? Hold on. Let me take a quick look. Okay, there's no nuking orbs, to my knowledge. But I'm pretty sure he used the Ghost Usher here. I mean, he has the Int Darkness Toa, who's giving this Janemba a just ridiculous amount of support. And then you have Garlic Jr. who's giving extreme class character support too. This is a very, very loaded turn. How much in particular is this modified Janemba getting? Let me just go ahead and bring up, let's go and get Dragon Ball Heroes. And then let me also get, where is Darkness Toa at? There she is. I also need to bring up the, of course, her post EZA. Let me go ahead and bring up, where is he? He's on Terrifying Conquerors, right? I'm talking about the Garlic Jr. Garlic Jr., where are you at? Garlic Jr. is right over here. Perfect. So on this turn right here, of course, shout out to Dokkan World. I'm going to link his video down below in the description as a source I'm using in today's video. On this rotation, he has, what is that? That's 4 links active. He has 4 links active. And, of course, the most important link, that being BBB, is active. 25% attack and defense. Absolutely just a monstrous link. So, Garlic Jr. is giving Janemba 3 key and 40% attack and defense. And the Darkness Toa, I like to assume that these 2 parts were passive procced. I'm just going to go and just dish it out there. Wait, did this proc too? Her additional 60% attack and defense and her HP recovery when HP is 50% or less for that once only on that turn? Did that proc? No. There's no way. No. Because if that procced, then granted it did, then this Janemba, it had to have proc. So let's go ahead and assume that Dokkan World went ahead and got that part of Darkness Toa's passive off, which is absolutely monstrous. And Darkness Toa would be giving, what's that? So that's 3 key and 40% attack and defense over here, an additional 10% attack and defense separately. Of course, those being a 50% chances of 10% attack there and 10% defense there. So already we're at 3 key and 50% attack and defense right there, just out the gate. Yeah, that is. And the additional 60% attack and defense right over here when she's below that HP threshold once only. So on this turn, Toa herself is giving Janemba 3 key and what's that? That's 110% attack and defense. What? Like, let's just go ahead and realistically say that Toa had to have her whole passive active. There's no way. It just has to be. So Toa is giving this Janemba 3 key and 110% attack and defense. Is that correct? No. Is it? No, that's correct. Because these 2 parts of her passives would have procced. Yeah, that's 3 key and 110% attack and defense. Insane. Insane. So 3 key and 110% attack and defense in support from Darkness Toa, and 3 key and 40% attack and defense from this Garlic Jr. So the combined support from Garlic Jr. and Darkness Toa, that's 3 key, that's 6 key and 150% attack and defense on this turn. What? What? To this guy sitting in the middle, just free. You guys can't see the HP bar, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume if this guy's defense is this high with 4 links active, of course that being big bad bosses and so on and so forth, that's pretty good. I want to just go ahead and just put that out there. Who's his best link opponents? Of course, Janemba's in. Of course, his link set is quite good because he is a Janemba unit. Could we go ahead and snag up how many links exactly that Darkness Toa is giving this Janemba? I know I'm overlooking Darkness Toa. Where is Darkness Toa? Maybe maybe she's only giving 3 links then? I'm completely overlooking Darkness Toa. Where is Darkness Toa? I know she's here, but I'm overlooking her. Okay, let's just go ahead and assume that they're sharing links. Like, what links are they sharing? So they're definitely sharing. Okay, she doesn't have. What does this guy have? Like, I already don't remember. He's right over here. So that's wait, we could just go ahead on over here and has somebody's right over here. So Darkness Toa, yeah, there's no other Darkness Toa isn't here. I know she's probably there inside the global the global linking website, but that turn is ridiculous. These two guys on a rotation with this Janemba, and this guy's at 1.8 million defense, absolutely just astonishing. So with that being said, and they're on what turn? They're on turn. He's on turn 5. So this is Janemba's last turn of guard. Yeah, because he's guarding all attacks for 5 turns from his character's entry turn. So on this turn, this guy's getting 3 key and 150% attack and defensive support. This is pretty good. Let's just go ahead and quickly watch this turn. Then I want to talk about Janemba real quickly. So we don't care about seeing Darkness Toa's attack stat. And Janemba, what do you give us? 15 million with 1.8 million defense. And one thing I also do want to note is that, oh my god, 15 to a 16 million attack stat, over 1.8 million defense. Is he touching 2 million defense? Is he triple supers? He triple supers. Do you do another? Imagine. Okay. So, yeah, he can't do another because he only gets that additional super attack chance of facing 2 or more enemies. He does his first super. He does his next super from his passive. Of course, he's going up against those multiple enemies. He doesn't have any additional super attack chance other than that, right? No, because he only has that key and crit chance when he gets hit the 5th time in battle. Okay, so not only is that guy sitting up over... Could he be touching 2 million defense in that turn? He possibly could. He possibly could be touching 2 million defense. Possibly. It's a possibility. So, what's good about the Janemba? Janemba, as you guys can see, that's a very sparse scenario. You do have 2 support type units just completely drenching him in support. Darkness Toa is a realistic option to run with this guy, of course, because this Janemba's defense will be high enough to take some of these hits, but depending on the boss, super attacks could technically hurt this guy. Even though your defense could be at 1 million, you could still take a bit of damage. And on that crossover / Dragon Ball Heroes team, for a boss like, let's just say, I don't know, let's use Metal Cooler Core for example, you get hit by a super attack by Metal Cooler Core with this guy post super attack, he still probably would get killed. Possibly. Is that true? His guard would still be up though. No, he wouldn't get killed pre-guard, but post-guard, after that shit wears off, he possibly dies. What is the attack stat of the Metal Cooler Core? I don't remember. But this guy, he is quite good. So what is good about him, of course, is the fact that he does have a good super attack effect. He gains a 30% attack and defense and lowers enemies' attack and defense for 3 turns. So his super attack effect out the gate is quite good. He also guards for the first 5 turns, which definitely helps this guy build up his defense, where he gets 60% defense each time he takes an attack, up to 108% defense, which is obviously really nice. He also gets 40% attack and defense per crossover category allowed in the team. So basically, you're going to want to run a full crossover / Dragon Ball Heroes team. You're more than likely going to be running Dragon Ball Heroes with this guy, but hey, it really is what it is. As well as this guy having built-in crit chance, and that's particularly it. He technically has the goods, but he is restricted on those goods. As you guys know, these Dragon Ball Heroes units are going to be heavily restricted. This guy's additional super attack chance is locked behind facing multiple enemies. His guard is only for the first 5 turns. Guard is good, but it's only for those first 5 turns, which does help him build up his defense. His crit chance is restricted to him getting hit for the 5th time in battle. And of course, he has to be ran with other crossover characters, which makes him a complete dynamo on the crossover / Dragon Ball Heroes team. What is bad about this guy? I'd say the only issue with this guy is outside of this really juiced turn where he was doing like 15 into 16 and also this triple super attack over 1.8, probably touching 2 million defense, is that's a pipe dream rotation. I don't think that's a really realistic rotation, because he technically did use the Baba just to get that rotation. I did not pull up. I should have pulled up a more realistic turn. we can go ahead and just skim through Dokkan World's video real quick. Right next to LR Janemba, who he's sharing how many links with? He's sharing, what's that? He's sharing 5 links with him. Right? Yeah, he shares 5 links with him. Now, link level 10, that's 50% attack, 40% defense, 4 key, 5% issue recovery, and a 10% enemy debuff. But, I mean, to defense. But this is good. Definitely solid enough. So, I think this guy's only real issue is his crazy lack of category teams. And he's also on how many 200% leader skills? Let me just go ahead and real quick double check. Probably like 3 or 4 and 5. My bad, Janemba. My bad. I almost called him Janembu. My bad, Janemba. But really, his only 200% leader skills is we have 5 200% leader skills for the Dragon Ball Heroes team. Wow. I think that is really about it. This Janemba's good. His only real issue is that guard wears off. He can possibly get cooked on a super attack, depending on the scenario and boss you bring this guy up against. Let me just go and just play this turn out real quick. Does he... I mean, he has a start. This guy's already looking good. What's the start turn defense? This is a good turn for this guy. Yeah, 9 million. 5 out of 7 links active. What's his start of turn defense? I did not get to take a quick peek. So, wow. And he's guarding. I think that's really about it. Janemba's good. I think this card is quite good. I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys next video. I love you all. Peace.